Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Severance, a Dungeon World tour, journey, tale, story, adventure. With me today is Byron Burns playing Wandig, Brandon Shade playing Gregor the Paladin,
Yeah.
and Kyle During playing Thelian the Fiercest Fighter. And I am your host,
Also
Brick,
known as
Ben,
Sneaks or
the
Keel.
GM.
You can follow me at
Oh, you forgot to plug last episode. God, amateur.
Okay.
You finish your plug.
No, I don't have a plug. I don't have a Twitter account. So
Oh.
You could make a Twitter for me and pretend to be me.
Hey, follow me at Brickwalls
yeah,
Games.
someone make at Sneaks and then just text and tweet random people.
Just text you.
Just pretend you're
Just
me,
text
would
me all
you?
the time.
Yeah.
Would you
that'd
just
be fine.
pretend you're
I'd
me,
be fine with
please?
that. As
I'm
long
gonna
as
make
you-
that account, and
as
it's
long
gonna
as
be
you
like,
show me.
man, I love men, and that's all. I'm just gonna talk about that every day. I'll link SeanandCody.com. Don't go there. So when we
Sounds like
left,
a Nickelodeon show.
it's definitely not, man. In the last episode, we went out into the forest and we fought a crazy yellow-robed mage who used a lot of fire and apparently was bleeding a lot. That's about all the summary you get. If you want to know what actually happened, go watch it. Don't skip episodes.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Stupid.
All right. So,
Are we done with bashing the viewers?
absolutely not. I'll get back on it soon.
Cool.
I always do. We get back to Queldron. Gregor has stitched up a lot of the burns and injuries
And,
he's gotten. He's even pulled the splinter out of his face and
I even communed.
and
Where was it in his face? Like
You
just,
communed?
through his cheeks or something?
what's
to
communing
get-
do again?
It's
To get,
it's him
He's
getting his
getting his
spells.
spells.
Oh, I keep forgetting paladins have
magic
spells.
weapon.
No, he got it
He
from the
got the
cleric.
priest thing, so he does the priest commune.
Gotcha. You
Cleric.
didn't you?
Cleric,
Yeah.
priest.
Magic weapon.
Who gives a shit? Oh yes, I know. All right,
What
so
level are you, Gregor?
3.
Okay. Do you level up?
no, we didn't
Level up?
sleep.
No, I didn't.
I was just letting him
just-
cheat.
just didn't
I was just
commune
letting him
before,
cheat.
so-
I was just letting him cheat mode his health back because I didn't
No,
want
I
to
just
waste
wanted
time.
the commune, to be honest. I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure I magic weapon.
Well, you would
Right.
have had it when we set out anyway.
You have it. We're good.
You got your MW. Now we get to the blue gates of Queldron once again, and Kyle, you need to high five your camera. You're turning into a blood.
Oh, I'm good. No, I'm
Blood
good. I'm
magic.
fine.
Blood
Yeah,
magic?
go for
Are
Five.
you?
Thank you. All right, so the same guard that sent you out welcomes you back and says, "That was about as quick as I expected. What did you see? And what happened to your armor, Paladin?"
So you were expecting an ambush.
So there was like 1,000.
No, he thought it was going to
fireballs.
be relatively peaceful. He didn't
There were
expect.
there were 6 of them.
I think there were 6 of them.
Seemed to know that we were coming.
They would teleport
Also, I had
in
this
and
finger.
then
Just
disappear.
letting you know. Put it back in the bag.
He kind of looks at
haven't
you like,
even
"What the
good look
fuck
at
is
this."
wrong with you? Everything with you is fucking insane."
More importantly, though, I pull out the note. I was right.
You're just holding a
And
finger.
he takes a note and says, "This can't."
Please identify the seal for me, good sir.
Please come with me. He says he's no longer amused or annoyed by you. He's
I'm
just
very amused and
yeah,
totally
of
not
course
that
you
amused.
are. Kyle is getting a Kit Kat, I'm sure.
No.
No, damn. I'm going Kit Kat. He says, "Please follow me," and he begins to lead you towards the center of the city, towards the large blue and white spire in the center that you can only assume is where whatever ruler here rules.
As we set off, my horse Tony neighs and shits on the ground, and we continue.
Tony, my man.
Just to emphasize, I'm not taking shit from this guy.
Okay, we're done with
Continue.
that.
Okay. Thanks, Tony. As you guys approach the spire, it's massive. It reaches farther up than any building any of you have seen.
Oh, really?
But it's thin. It's like a spike growing out of the center of this jewel of a city. Perhaps it's the finger of the ring of this gem. Oh,
This must be where the analysts are. Forensic analysts.
This is where.
yeah, this is the police
Well, I remember
chief's
the names of
headquarters.
Should we find John Grisham in here? He's probably the leader of this,
I'm gonna fucking kill all of you if the forensics jokes continue. I started this and I'm ending it right now. No more forensics jokes. Okay. You guys enter, and inside is a couple of a room or a couple of rooms, but in the center you see a great shaft.
I
Not what
wanna
it
see
sounds
that.
like. Not what it sounds like. like a hollow shaft that goes
I
I
straight
don't wanna
up
see
to the
that
top.
either. That sounds even worse.
A hole in the center of the spire.
Okay.
And a platform in the middle of this hole. And the guard stops before it and kind of sighs and looks back. He seems untrustworthy of you three at this point, but he's also reluctantly leading you. He says, "Stand with me, please." And he steps into the center of this hollowed out shaft.
Is the platform in the middle, or is it up above? Like, are we gonna get crushed?
Like
when it
you're
comes
no, you're
down?
standing on the platform. He's not
Okay.
gonna fucking crush you in the middle of
Good.
the city. He led you to the center of the city so he
The
could crush
platform
you with
comes
a big
hurtling down
rock.
towards you. What do you do?
If it would, he would not be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised by it at all.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I step on the elevator, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Do you all step on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The guard touches the center. There's a small like pillar in the center, and he touches it, and the floor beneath you begins to quake and then rises at a very high rate of speed. All of you, I'm sure, have never ridden on a magic lift,
surprised.
but
I mean, I'm an elf.
of course Wandig isn't surprised, and Thelian's rather adept, but he's also apparently afraid of magic, we found out in the last one, and loves ladybugs.
Wait, I'm afraid of magic?
I've decided this is a character trait for you. No,
I didn't realize.
I'm just fucking with you. You're fine. And Gregor is just he's seen some shit, so he doesn't
what
care.
kind of magic is this?
Is it dark magic?
Is it dark magic?
Can I not be moved by this elevator because it's dark magic?
I question. The elevator.
I want to die. It's simple kinetic magic.
Kinetic.
It has no elemental displacement. High five your camera. When you reach the top, there is a large room, and it's empty save for a giant crystal throne made of cerulean stone and accented with different marbles, and marble as in the white stone, not as in marbles. Let's play marbles. And behind the throne are holes in the wall, not windows, but simple holes. A massive breeze constantly gusting in from the top of the spire, and there's no one in this chair. It's empty. It's
Does
just
the
the
guard
four
who
of you.
followed us then walk over to the chair, sit down, and say, "I am actually the king,"
No.
and then proceed to tell us the situation?
The guard
I
walks
think he's
off of the
gonna tell
platform.
us what happens.
The guard walks up. Yeah, Byron, I think I'm gonna tell you what fucking happens. I'm only the I'm only the fucking GM.
mean.
Assistant DM, stand down. I'm fucking expositioning right now. He steps off the platform and beckons that you come with him, and stands in front of the throne. He turns around and says, "Something has happened.
Oh, no.
Yesterday,
I'm not surprised. Lots of things happen all the time. In case you don't know, I don't like this guy.
he doesn't break stride because of you. He in fact seems to have completely tuned you out. Maybe it's some sort of magical spell that means he is actually incapable of hearing you anymore.
Question the magic.
Is it dark?
It's dark. I'm just gonna let it be.
Did he put his earphones in? Is listening to an audio tape of CSI?
It's just like weird music, like a wolf howling or something.
Yeah.
You are making me lose my train of thought so bad. He turns to the three of you and says, "Something has happened. Just yesterday. Our king, our leader. He's not here. He left he went on a small, he's going on a little tour showing off cerulean stones and just being a king, visiting the neighboring cities. And he was meant to cross back today.
Was he on the other side of the river?
We think so. We know so. That was his schedule, unless something deviated and changed.
Well, the river, we can't cross
We
it.
know. The river was cut yesterday.
Yeah.
The same
it's there.
time. The same time our leader was meant to be crossing it, so we can only assume.
We assume that he was the target.
We assume that he's gone and that he was the target of the assassination.
Did he
That
perhaps
this-
have
that
any
this note
magic
leads to.
users with him at the time? Maybe he's still alive.
We can only hope that he is. He's a strong man, I tell you that. But we haven't seen him, so we must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. What we need right now, most of all, are these Kingslayers. Those that have taken our leader. Without that, we can't truly understand. We can't fully have a succession to the leadership without proof of the leader's disappearance or death. So we need you to hunt. I need you to hunt. As Captain of the Guard, this is kind of my thing.
Well,
We
then
got
I
a
say,
finger.
perhaps I have a first clue. I pull out the finger again. I pointed at him. I don't suppose that you have a wizard or alchemist that can perform some sort of spell on this in order to locate its owner.
Actually, you sarcastic fuck.
I boop him on the nose.
He's just fucking so mad. He says, we have a seer. She has, in the past, been able to help us locate things that we've needed. And this finger may be a catalyst that could help us locate where our assassin has gone. She resides just outside of this spire. She's not far from here. Visit her, bring that appendage, and maybe she can give us a clue as to what's happening.
All right, let's go.
Do not speak to anyone.
Before we go,
about
you
this.
didn't answer my original question at the gate, and you did not identify that seal for me.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I
Point
have
the
magic.
finger at the seal.
I don't recognize that seal. I'm sorry. It's not.
Well.
It's not. It's foreign to me.
Perhaps you can look into it then, as your little project.
Holy shit!
What
You
the
fucking hate this character. And he grabs the note from you and says, "Very well. It's safer with me anyway. You would just lose it and give away our secret." He says, "Ride the elevator back down." And Gregor,
Boop him
you
as I
speak.
go, and I leave.
Gregor?
I ask who's in charge, as in who's going to rule if he is dead?
Well, that's just it. The leader
No
never
one?
had any sons or daughters.
I mean, I'll take his place. I'm an elf.
If
Yeah.
If he
can we
is
just walk
truly
over the road
gone,
right now?
if
Yeah,
he
maybe
is truly
He, like,
gone,
sits down.
this could either end in a peaceful resolution with a vote. We can pull together the important people and try and actually
Well,
choose
has
a leader.
somebody been
But
vying for the throne?
everyone's vying for the throne. Juan Dig.
Like me.
And he looks over at Thelian. Yes, even you, elf.
He'd do a
aren't
good
you an
job
elf?
at it.
This could lead to a conflict. Something that would take Queldron down and bring it to its knees.
Well then, perhaps
it's
you
not
find out
solved-
whose seal that is, and that would be your first guess as to who would want to take the throne.
That is an excellent idea, as much as I am loath to admit. I will go ask around. You speak to the seer.
Yep, let's go do that.
All right, so you guys ride
Put on
down
my
the sweet
sunglasses.
lift.
And I get going
Those are
because I couldn't think of a pun to say.
What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
Let's go.
All right, you guys
I'll see you
back down the
later.
elevator.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! I'll see you later. That's fucking great.
That was awesome, man.
That's a really good pun. Okay, you guys head to the seer. No detours or anything.
Yep.
All right. So, a small house. a small room, a small building on the side of one of the roads. You enter through a bead curtain, naturally. Because fuck bead curtains. Anyone that has bead curtains should not be trusted. That's not foreshadowing. That's just a personal opinion.
I'm not surprised.
That doesn't
Of course.
that doesn't change the seer at all. Don't.
Like, oh, bead curtains. I'm not surprised.
A fucking seer. Of course, I got bead curtains. You walk in and you hear a voice from the back say, "Come, enter."
I don't like this voice.
I
But
knew
go
you would
forward.
come here. I have seen it.
I mean, I'm not
I
surprised.
say we
I
have a
am not
finger.
surprised either.
I have.
I
We
like
have a
you
finger.
already.
We have a finger for you.
What? I know. Give me the man's finger.
I give her the finger. In more ways than one.
She takes the finger and she sets it into
I should have given him the finger. God. That was my pun. God.
there's a
Can I just retcon
cauldron.
that?
No.
Fine, I'll give him the finger next time I
You
see
gave
him.
him a lot of metaphorical fingers, all right? Okay. So she sets the finger in a vat, a cauldron, a small cauldron that's above a flame to her side, and says, "It will take some time, but I would rather you waited here because I have something. There's something wrong with the three of you. I can feel energy in here.
Well, I mean, I'm fine.
What kind of
you know,
energy?
I have a. It's not a dark energy. I have a
Definitely not.
high five.
that camera
I
is
have a
Oh no.
gift. I'm sure that the captain told you of my gift.
Nope.
I can see things, and I'm not just a seer, as in someone who can see the owner of something or anything. I'm not just a tracker, a meager tracker. I can see what you are meant for, what your destinies are.
Oh, I had a dream.
You have lots
know.
of dreams, Stallion.
I know
I had
you
a dream
did.
that you could check out, maybe.
I know you did, child. Give me your hand.
Just puts his hand on her
And you
face.
high five the camera.
Just
You just fucking hit her in the face. And she's just like, "Thank you." Now, when she touches your hand, her eyes roll into the back of her head, and you can feel a faint rumble in the entire building. It's just like a... And it subsides, and her eyes come back down, and she says, "You're meant for great things, Cillian. Though I'm not sure if those great things will be under your own control, and I'm not sure if those great things will be very great for others.
All
Be
right.
careful. Do not stray from a righteous path. Just because you see a worthy opponent doesn't mean they must die." Paladin,
Says
give me
you.
your hand.
I can't understand you, Ben.
Paladin, give me your hand.
Uh,
Did I lag out or something?
No, your
You
mic
just
was-
kind of faded out. It was weird.
Oh, that's
yeah,
weird. Okay. She takes Gregor's hand. Eyes roll in the back of the head. There's a rumble.
question magic.
It's fucking psychicness.
Oh, psychic magic.
Psychic's kind of dark.
It's kind of dark,
Psychic
but
is neither
dark.
here nor
Kind
there.
of dark.
psychic is it's elementless.
It's future magic, Kyle. Think about it.
It's
Future
sci-
ma-
it's
what
it's
is future
science
magic?
magic.
Think about it.
It's science magic.
It's not even close to
Science
psychic.
magic.
Magic.
When
opposite
her
of science
eyes return to where they're supposed to be, she looks at Gregor and says, "You were in a great battle,
Yeah,
But-
maybe.
and you fought very well. I know that you're the last of your kind, but there was a greater battle fought that day. And I think this fight for you, still has many acts to follow. Be careful."
We don't have to pay you or anything,
Yeah.
right?
No, she's doing this because the guard sent you.
Okay.
Now,
This is crappy
Thief?
fortune telling.
she calls you a thief
Well,
because
okay,
she's a
this isn't
seer.
Crappy. It's normal fortune telling.
She calls you a thief
She's
because she's a
essentially
seer.
telling Gregor that he's going to live for more period of
Long,
time than he currently
prosperous
is.
life.
Gregor has some battles to fight that have something to do with his that fateful day. Thief, give me your palm.
Thief is such a word, I suppose. And I give him,
It's such a word. No shit.
what a word it is.
What a word it is.
It is.
She takes your hand and rolls her eyes into the back of their head, but there's no rumble. There's no shake.
And then her head explodes because
She dies.
And her eyes roll back, and she furrows her brow. She furrows her
finally caught up to her.
She furrows her brow and looks unbelievably confused at what's happening.
I give her a
I don't understand. Everyone I have ever felt, make it weird, has had something, however vague. Yet, I can't get anything out of you, thief. When I close my eyes, when I look into your fate, it's black. There's nothing.
Fate. I mean, sometimes you gotta make your own destiny, you know?
I'm afraid that's not how my world works, thief.
You know, that's how mine does.
And she kind of grins and says, maybe it does. And as she says that, there's like a comes out of the cauldron that she put the finger in. And she stands up and kind of, she's pretty old. She creaks over to the pot that she put it in and looks in and says, your quarry has fled north. They left the tree line and went to the city of Kosh. But be warned. When you get there, it will not just be the one. It seems that Seers, by the way, this is a little lore. Seers can see the last thoughts and moments of the thing that they were touching. Not of the person, because you didn't kill this guy, he got away. Well, he might have bled out, you don't know. So she can see the last moments and his thoughts, and she says, but be warned, he was merely there to slow you down, not to kill you. He could have killed you, obviously, but that was not his intent.
He couldn't have killed us.
He will recover, and he has 2 more friends, at least. That's all he was thinking of, anyway. Those 2. They are waiting for you in Kosh.
Some totally gay 3-way going on. I don't want any part of that.
It's like some weird 3-way, yeah.
They
They wait for you in Kosh.
You don't know that.
You should pursue before they can regain their full strength.
I think back to the previous night. Which direction did the horse come from?
The horse? Oh,
Yeah.
weren't you like in the... Oh, Jesus, my fucking monitor's just turned off. Hold on. I haven't moved my mouse in like a decade, apparently. You were like in the city streets, were you not?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
It just kinda came down the street. It wasn't-
north or just kind of a direction.
No, you're in Queldron. It's a pretty big city. It just kind of came down the street and wandered away.
It wouldn't have mattered where it came from.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, the direction is meaningless. Thief.
I mean, I suppose we have to go to Cash then.
Luckily, Kosh was already on your list of stops on the way to Gerardian Citadel.
Yep.
Cool.
It seems a little bit of good fortune has finally struck you guys.
Perhaps
So-
it's fate.
Perhaps.
I say to the seer, chuckling.
I'm not sure you have a fate, thief. And
What does that mean?
that's exactly what it means. And that's you guys leave. That's all the seer has to say to you.
Yep.
Are you guys going to stay the night and then head off to Kosh in the morning? Are you going to tell the captain what you're doing?
How many days to Kosh?
Let's go
Let's
find the
go
captain.
ahead and say it is. I just drew over the fucking. Hold
It's like
on.
a 5-day journey.
No, I'm gonna give it a.
1 hour?
It's pretty close.
1 hour.
They didn't get to Kosh yet. That'd be insane. They're a few hours ahead of you. It's a 1-day journey to Kosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kosh is an icy outskirts city, populated by humans, hermits, and strange folk.
Oh yeah.
So if we left currently, we would probably arrive
there-
in Kosh at like
Midday tomorrow.
midday. I would rather arrive at night, personally.
Who wouldn't?
let's-
So
yeah,
you
let's-
can wait like
let's-
5 hours and then move.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's go
You should
find
probably
the captain
sleep.
and see if he's figured out anything about the insignia.
All right, let's go do that.
Yeah.
Go find
Okay.
him.
The captain asks if you have any news about
To the library.
where the quarry has gone. You guys just meet up. You predetermine some place to meet up later. I don't give a shit. You just
The
met up. I don't
library.
wanna- Sure, the fucking Queldron Library. They have a free computer lab that you can access even if you don't have a membership.
We enhance tons of photos. That we
Yeah,
have.
they got fingerprint scanners and shit.
Enhance.
You get there and the captain asks what happened. And you tell him about that they're headed to Kosh, and he says, "Oh, that's not very far. It's but a day's journey. You should pursue."
I say, what's the insignia? Have you found anything out about it yet?
I'm sorry, but I've checked so many books, and this X is nowhere to be found in our libraries.
Hmm.
However, if you're going to Kosh, I would like to come with you.
Whoa.
I
What's
mean,
your
is that
name
really
again?
necessary?
You've never asked his name. Oh, my name. My name is
That's a really dumb name.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't have one. I'm trying to think of like a couple syllables, but the is distracting me. Lenithal,
Gerald.
he says. His name is Lenithal, he says.
Lenithal Gerald the Fifth.
Hey there, Lenithal. How you doing?
I have many men I trust that I can leave behind to protect this city, but I feel like I should accompany you on this. This is of extreme importance to me and to everyone who lives in Queldron.
Are you like the captain of the guard or something?
There are others who can easily take my spot for
I see.
what a matter of days, hopefully.
Well, if
Should
you
not
come
be long
along,
before I return.
you have to let us lead and do things our way.
He looks at you and says, "Well, I'm not going to blindly follow instructions if that's what you ask, but of course, you are a unit, and I understand that I would be an intruder to your unit of 3. I will follow you as best I can, but I will not do anything rash or stupid on your account. Because when
That's
I come
fair.
back, I will need to keep this city safe and calm if our leader is truly gone."
Sounds fair.
Calm, gone.
So we'll leave soon
wait.
then.
Um,
I'm not sure
Since-
Wandig wants him to come.
He'll allow it.
I'll let him come.
It's an extra body in front of
I'll
Lundy.
let him come just so he can stand in front of me and get hit by a fireball.
Yeah.
I figured that would be your motivation. Gregor, you had something to say?
oh yeah, so we've been doing some stuff for you guys, and before we head out, things cost money. And I was
Compensation.
wondering if we could get some cash.
Just Kosh. That's
Put on the
where.
glasses.
Ugh.
You really wanted to set that one up.
Oh man, it's been hours.
He was spending hours thinking of that.
I'm wondering if we should give him Kosh.
I just think you have a really weird accent.
And the captain asks, "You wish for coin?
Gosh.
I can offer you far more. I can offer you reputation. I can offer you cerulean stones, more than you can carry."
Can you offer that throne?
I just start chuckling to myself.
Jesus. He looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, but you are of no noble birth,
I mean,
as far as I know."
Yeah, I am. You don't know me.
Truly.
you know
Well,
where
then
I
maybe
live, I
you
grew up on the
could.
streets.
Maybe I cannot offer you the
nobility.
throne, but I cannot offer you the throne, Thelian. But if you can guide me through this, and I deem you as someone I could follow, I will
yeah.
support you, and my support can go a long way. If there is to be conflict or a vote.
All right.
Very
I
well.
like it.
So now we have someone trying to be a fucking king. All right, that's cool. That would
Yeah,
totally
Game of
kill your
Thrones.
character, you know. Like you would
Yeah,
have
Game
to
of
just
Thrones
abandon
going on,
Thelian.
Oh fuck! We should have kept the finger so I give it to Kyle and call him
Yeah.
Littlefinger.
Oh,
I got
if it was-
this.
what if
It's
it
all
was a-
coming together?
What if it was a big finger, Byron?
It was a little finger.
I don't think you know that.
It was a little finger.
are you done?
Okay, we're done.
We head out to arrive at nightfall.
So
and
yeah, you
Cash
guys
the
are
next
waiting
day.
for night, and then you're gonna head out to Kosh.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing a small perilous journey here.
Here we are.
Take up your positions and your roles.
Did we
Your
get into
surprise
the
thing does not, and I repeat, does not carry over to this bullshit. If
Now
you
we're
are,
scouting.
if you're the scout, you don't just get to automatically scout.
You should still be a scout though, just in case.
All right. Why not?
You never know.
Because
See
at
what
least
happens,
if they
though.
attack you, you won't be able to attack first.
Nope.
Dude, your rolls fucking
Oh my
suck.
god.
Your rolls have been really shit today.
Another drink, you know.
That's like
He needs to
3
lighten
snake
up.
eyes today.
Having this guy party up with him.
It's just 2d6 with.
I already
nothing?
forgot his name.
Who?
Lenithal?
Lenithal.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
I'm
already
too busy
forgotten his
focused
fucking
on
name.
Wait.
thinking of ways to make him
Gregor,
annoyed.
what are we taking? Gregor,
What are the other two?
Just constantly throwing rocks at the back of his
Quartermaster
head.
and, Trailblazer.
Gunk!
What's the
Dunk!
other one?
Just
Make
throwing
sure-
rocks at him.
Each
Yeah.
one of them do pretty much the same.
Now,
thing.
luckily for you,
Okay, I'll
Lenithal
do
actually
the
knows
trail.
these. Lenithal knows this place very well, and he will actually take the Trailblazer from your hands.
I'll let him take the trailblazer.
All right.
He
I'll do
knows
quartermaster
he'll
then, I
lead.
guess.
All right,
I'm good at
roll.
keeping track of stuff, right?
Roll. Let's see if you sleep eat.
Kinda. I'm average.
Regular. You guys all eat one ration on
Alright.
this little journey.
Cool.
Oh, I have a lot of rations.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Yeah, I provided. You guys went on a big journey. I provided.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lenithal, in the cover of night on the next night, raises his arm and turns around and says, "We're here." Which is curious to you guys because you see no lights. You see no walls. You just see ice. It started to get very cold up here. There's snow, there's tundra, and up ahead you see ice. And as you look closer in the darkness, you realize that there are homes.
With no
These
light.
are homes made of ice, with no light coming from them.
All
An
the
odd
dead of
place
night.
for a group of wizards throwing fireballs around to be.
Hey, you don't know if they're all fire wizards.
Well, 3 of them are.
You know one of them is.
Yeah, we know one of them is. The other two could be, you know,
Other
One
elements.
could be an ice wizard,
Ice
I guess, and he
wizard.
created these homes, and all these villagers are going to hate us because we're trying to kill their.
They're
Fucking
their
saviors.
homemaker, they're fucking architect. Okay. He says we should get low. This is where they will be according to the seer, correct? They're probably resting here.
Yes, correct.
I wonder why there are no lights. I
It's
know
most likely a
Kosh.
trap. Perhaps the seer was working with them.
I'm not sure. The seer certainly, she's literally been loyal for 1,000 years.
Perhaps they knew that we would seek the seer's advice, and they knew that she would tell us they would be here. So they set
Oh,
up an
man.
ambush.
Once again, Wandig, I think you're thinking a little too
Yeah,
twisty
you need
for
to just
this.
calm down and let the story happen, okay?
It might just be
We're
more
on the back foot
straightforward.
at the moment. We can never be too careful.
I think we're on the
We
front
can be
foot.
too careful.
We're on the
No,
front
you-
foot, Wandig. I don't think they know we're here. I don't think they know that we know they're here.
Well, the seer did tell us that they didn't want to kill us or merely slow us down, so evidently they want
Killing
us
you
for
would have been
something.
just fine. But the goal of the guy was to stop you from, like, to slow you guys down to keep you from following the other two. I'm sorry if that was less clear when I was at the seer.
Well, you
Look,
said you
I felt
mentioned
like
that
I
he
was
could totally
really
have killed you guys.
I was making shit up during the seer, all right? It was scary. I was scared. And I just started saying shit. Big GM is fucking scary. Okay. So. So. What are you guys gonna do with these dark structures up ahead?
I tell Lenethal, why don't you go in first? And
Of course. He looks back
Check
with
it
with like an angry grin, like "fuck you."
I say, I'll go in with you, buddy.
He draws his two
should
elven
I give you
blades.
another finger? Here we go. And
You just cut off your finger and hand it to him, like here, this is yours, and he's just like, "You're fucking metal, man." All right. He draws his two elven swords and moves forward.
And I go in with him.
All right.
I pull
So-
out my binoculars. oh, I should get a fucking
Spyglass.
spyglass.
That'd be. I mean, you should buy one the next time you're in town,
Yeah.
man.
I need to do that.
This is so fucking stupid. Gregor, are you guys following in behind him?
Spyglass.
Are you guys following like staggered behind? Is Gregor taking point with?
What's the terrain? Is it hilly? Is it just flat
It's pretty.
snow?
It's like pretty flat tundra.
Oh,
The purple,
Well, I
the
mean,
purple grass
it's
of tundra
night.
below
We got
your
our
feet.
horses anyway, so fuck it, going in.
All right. Are you leaving the horses behind or riding?
I'm riding, bro. Can't
All
just
right.
leave Tony out in the cold.
I'll be fine.
As
alright?
Tony passes Lenethal, he shits all over.
exactly.
Boom! Road apples in the face. All right. You guys slowly canter towards the structures. And as you come in between a few of them, a light flickers off in one of the buildings. Flickers on, I should say. I don't know why I said flickers off. It's not fucking flickering off. It's flickering on. What do you do?
Turn my head.
I mean, nobody's leaving their house, right? We're not illuminated anyway.
No. But, I mean, they can hear the soft... Someone could, if they were listening, could hear the soft padding of the horse, of the horse's hooves.
I recommend a single file line and proceed into town in the cover of darkness.
All
We
right,
should
well,
hide our tracks.
calling it
not
a town
to,
is a bit generous. It seems to be
Um,
just some scattered buildings made of ice.
we
with-
should go single file to disguise our numbers.
Okay.
What's that from?
It's Star Wars, dude.
I don't know how I didn't think of that. All right. So, I'm drawing you guys, by the way. I'm making us some art.
Those are the ice buildings.
Are you guys single filing?
Yep, whatever.
Like for reals? That was
Whatever
not a joke?
Yeah, totally.
Tactician
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
Okay.
says.
Just
Why not?
making-
It was just kind
just
of a
making
thing.
sure.
I don't
Okay,
think
who's in
anyone's gonna
who's
do
in
shit.
point? Who's in point?
I
Who's-
want
who's in the
Lenethal in
front?
front.
Okay.
I want
Now I'll go in front.
Thelian
Fine.
wants front.
Delian in
Cool.
front. Gregor, Lenethal,
Gregor
whatever,
should be in front.
Somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna
Gregor
hang
should
out
be in front,
the
but
back with my spyglass that I don't have yet, and I'm just pretending I have one. Like,
as much as you want him to be in front, I know Gregor would rather be in front than that because he's a fucking
no,
super
no, no, no.
paladin.
It's fine having him directly in front of me because this way I can quickly
Stab
maneuver
him.
him in front of me and flat
Dude,
tire him
why are
whenever
you
we
trying to
get off
get him? You fucking loser. All right. So allies will be green at this point, just so we're
Okay.
or allies and like neutrals essentially, people that aren't a threat to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and I'm having a hard time
That we
moving
know
this.
of.
Truth. All right, there's that weird little ping thing. All right, so you guys wandered to town, and you see a light flicker on. This is fun, little Microsoft Paint. Light flickers on in the building to your guys' right.
Ooh.
And is there any reaction to that? Are you guys stopping? Are you
Can I
ignoring
like,
it and
look
just
in the
moving?
window? Like, here's a
These are solid blocks of ice. There is no window. You can
So
just
how do
see a
we-
warm glow coming through the.
through
through the translucent ice. Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
the doorway.
All right.
Should I discern realities or something?
Thelian kind of peeks over here and looks. I should probably make doorways for these. And looks inside the doorway. Oh shit! Was there an eraser? I guess technically that'll. If I just.
Or just draw white.
Yeah. All right. So there's a little doorway. There's a little doorway right there. Oh, I'm accidentally doing squares, but it's working. Doorway. 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 So, you peek in, and you see 3 people, a family, a mother and 2 kids, in warm clothes, wrapped around. The
they
mother's
wearing
holding up a
yellow?
lantern, and was coming to the door as you peeked in, and she kind of gasps as you turn the corner.
I put my finger over my mouth.
I should just have a bag of severed fingers in my bag. Just
Fired.
I pull a
Why
finger
would
out.
you have that? That's horrible. You just start throwing them like you run out of knives, and you just start throwing fingers at people. All right,
Okay, so I do that, and I'm like,
all right. She gets wide-eyed and nods, and puts her light out, which I somehow made of a bunch of different polygons.
okay.
And you go back.
Yeah,
your-
go
to
through
your line?
to
Okay.
go check all the other doors.
All right. Yeah, as you guys move forward through the town, I'm getting to do this little train. Choo choo. You guys go right through the
I
town
am
and
ready
fall
to
off the
spread
face
out
of the
at any
earth.
moment.
All right. You guys reach about the center. And this time another light. There's another light in the building behind you. Not the one that you came from, of course.
Okay, yeah.
A glow comes from this building.
I look towards the buildings that are not lit. Any movement?
No.
I point
it's dark and you see nothing.
Gregor to go check that out.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Go.
Gregor.
I totally got it.
You're going? All right. Gregor's like,
got my shield
what's
up
up, nerds?
and everything.
As you get close to the building, the ice melts. Suddenly, ferociously. And fire streaks out towards you like a flamethrower.
Oh, I'm glad
really?
I sent him.
And it's all like... What do you do to Gregor?
Doused in hellfire.
So there's just a flamethrower.
There's a fucking spout of flame coming at you right now. Not a ball, just a fucking wall of it.
a wall.
React.
What would you do in this?
So it's pretty
You just
wide,
go,
right?
what time is it? And die.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it seems to have surrounded you rather quickly.
It's about to start hurting you too if you don't do anything.
It's about to start hurting you if you don't fucking move. Or something.
It's too
Remember, you're on
big.
a horse, Brandon. You can just like
I'm on a.
You also have a shield. And you're a paladin of awesomeness.
I thought we got off our horses.
Well, when I went to go check, I think. it would make
Yeah,
sense
I'm
if
sure
I
you
got off.
dismounted.
Alright.
I don't keep track of your
Um,
horses. I'm not bent on killing your horses. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
whatever.
I don't care if they're
Well-
there or not. There are means of transportation. Except for Tony. Tony is a thing.
yeah.
I take a look at my shield. I'm like, this thing is
Time
amazing.
slows.
This is in the
Oh, I have a
moment to
shield.
moment.
There's a big
Oh, look
gout
at
of
that.
flame in front of him. This
You
is a
crouch?
really nice shield.
I put up this shield.
And you
and,
block.
with Constitution, right?
Yeah, that would be Constitution.
That is Constitution.
Come on, succeed. It'd be way cool if you did. If you don't, it's
The
going to be
pressure.
really not cool. Okay. So, if you do this, it's going to temporarily soften your shield and make it block 1 less damage.
Must-
The flames are going to take away 1 armor for the duration of whatever battle is about to happen.
Okay, so for the duration. Okay,
Yeah,
no.
it'll come back.
Okay, sure, I'll
All right.
take that.
Gregor quickly reacts, getting down on one knee and placing his shield in front of him. The flames lick over it and just splash behind him. The snow behind you melts, or under you, behind you, in front of you, all melts. You can see the grass below it now. And the house itself begins to peel away, and you can hear the dripping of water as this gout of flame is like coming over
Can
your
we
shield.
see past it?
When the flame subsides and Gregor is still totally fine standing there, you see a bloodied, yellow-robed man behind the source of the flame.
Does he have a finger?
Is it just one guy in there?
Yeah, his hand is patched
Ah,
where a finger once was, and he's torn up pretty
I said,
bad.
Gregor, deal with him. And Thelian, guy, watch out for the other two. Look at the other buildings. And I move to the left, to behind the middle left building.
All right, so let me do some quick fixing of the drawing here. We got melted walls, right? It's all like, and there's this dude standing there, and he's all like, I'm a dude. I'm fucking nearly dead. Do you remember when you almost killed me? And then what are you doing, Bizes?
I'm heading
He's
to
going to the
behind
left.
the, like I tell them to, Gregor to
You can
deal with
move
him.
yourself, by the way. You can move yourself around on the page. Just try and be reasonable, and I will unmove you
How
if
do
you
I
do
do
something. Just oh wait, can you not?
I don't think we can.
think I can do
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, where are you going? This way?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to go around behind that building, and I
Okay.
tell the others to watch out for the other two in the other buildings.
All right. Lenethal moves next to Gregor into this next building, making sure Gregor is safe.
All right,
entire
I'll check
time.
the
Yeah.
one then below Byron, or the one deep.
All right. You begin to move towards the doorway here. As this all happens, you can hear the light once again shine up in the building behind you from that family. Gregor,
She's one of them.
you've
too.
blocked. Juandig, are you sneaking around the building?
Yeah, I want to sneak around.
All right, you're all like, doom, digga, doom, 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 doom. You find nothing behind the building, but you can hear a faint commotion inside.
Like multiple people.
Thelian, you look inside and you see a dark silhouette moving around.
I'll wait in the doorway,
All right,
How thick is this?
or
ice?
right outside the doorway.
thick enough that, or not thick
melt.
enough that you couldn't cut through it.
So he could cut through it.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
ice.
Sneakily cut through this.
All right.
do you want me
Juandig
to
goes all Splinter Cell and slashes through the ice and cuts a hole in.
Strength? Or
No,
am I
you're just
doing
you're
it?
just you're just silently
Okay,
it's
I'm silently doing it. Cool.
shaving a hole in it, and you look inside. Correct.
Yeah, I want to peek in.
As you peek in, you see a flash of light, purple light, like lightning, and it streaks out of the building towards the front of it. That's a shape. Let's not do that. Whoopsie. Killed my immersion. And you see it go like this towards Thelian, and it whizzes past Thelian's face. Juandig, you see a shape, a yellow-robed shape, the source of the bolt through the hole.
It's purple.
What do? It's not a hole that you can like stab through or anything, or
No,
throw a
yeah,
knife
yeah.
in. Thelian,
be able to-
you're barely missed by this bolt since you were just around of the doorway.
Yeah.
And it just goes boom, streaks past you, and Lenethal sees it and gets fucking tased.
Oh no.
It travels, it's just bzzz, comes over here, bzzz, right, and it tases the shit out of him,
Oh,
and he's stunned on the ground.
oh,
I
no.
want
You like that
to,
movement animation?
I want to light one of my torches, set it in the ground like behind the thing, and kind of lean the fire up to the ice wall, like bash on the wall, and then run like around underneath to the bottom of the building.
So you're like making a hole in the ice that you can get through? Because
Well,
I totally got
trying to
lost in whatever the fuck you just
Just trying to
described.
make noise or
I'm
something.
trying to make a distraction. I want to light a torch so it's bright,
Oh, okay.
and then I want to like point it at the ice so it maybe melts it. I don't
Mhm.
know. And then bash on the ice wall, and then go around.
You're going around like south? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
south of the building.
So you set the torch down, and it begins to melt through the ice. There's a little melted piece at the back of the building, and the dude takes notice of this, and he turns around.
Presents his back to Thelian.
And now that Thelian's looked
Can you
inside the
motion
building,
to me to go in?
I mean, I
Trying
was
to
just
see
kind of
each other.
hoping you would. I don't think I could really motion to you.
Thelian, after the bolt went out, you looked inside and you saw this melt happen.
And I saw him turn around.
Yeah, he's turned around now, worried
Alright,
because he was
gonna-
pretty close to the wall. He's like, "Oh shit, someone's behind me."
All right, I'm gonna go
All right.
in. and
During the
attack.
distraction, Thelian charges in and attacks.
Roar.
Brr.
And you roll to see if your hack and slash is successful.
Got him.
God damn, dude. Fucking Thelian. Unstoppable force.
I just got to set him up. That's all I got to do.
Yeah, you set him up and he knocks him the fuck down. This is like bowling with a
got him.
shotgun.
Best roll.
Nice roll, dude. You just... Whoop. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. That's almost maxed.
I know.
All right, you fucking jam your spear into this guy's spine, and you're just like, "Gah!" Like it really fucking hurt. And he, in a zap, a flash, he's gone.
Damn, they're all teleporting. All right.
Blood
I wanna-
spatters across your face.
Like if you'll give me the action, I want to go to the south like building just south of me, and I want to cut another hole in
In
the
just
wall
a
to see if anyone's in
moment,
there.
you'll do that in just a moment. It's Gregor's turn.
I'm just sitting there,
Yeah, you're just
staring
sitting
at each
there, bro.
other.
Gregor, you have
Yeah.
to deal with the threat in front of you.
Yeah, I probably just run up and just cut him up
All right.
like this with my sword.
You ready to finish this dude off?
It'll
You
be
run
easy.
forward with your sword. Oh, Jesus, what happened to you? Let me just... Oh, it's considering the
white
white
space.
an object.
You
That's
need to use
annoying.
like the grid color.
Oh,
up
I
at
can
the-
bring him to the front. There we go. I can bring a layer to the front. So that's what I did with him. Sean's such a prick.
Yeah.
He's typing in the chat like, this isn't even a video game. Talk about lame. No imagination needed for my stream. Okay. Did you swing? Oh, I think
No,
we
he's
lost
in front,
Brandon
yeah.
again. No, Brandon, hello?
Brandon.
I swing.
Oh, there
Oh,
it
there it
goes.
is. All right, successful swing. Roll your damage. Not like it's
Oh.
gonna matter.
Oh, you didn't
Oh, it's
magic
gonna-
weapon. I always forget to do that.
He has
Yeah, well,
1
ooh.
health, guys.
Oh yeah, what's this?
Really?
Oh, I
Okay,
did it.
well, you barely killed him. You
Nice.
swing your sword down, and he shrieks, and it's like a howl. Fire comes out of his mouth and boils out of the cut in his neck.
Nice.
And he falls to the ground, a heap of molten flesh.
He was a dragon.
He melts into the ground, and his red dot disappears from the map.
Oh
Really?
my god. The mini map. It was
Yeah.
in the corner of our.
All right, so Juan, now you want to make your move to the building?
Yeah, I want to cut another
So-
hole in it.
You move over here, and you're like, I'm gonna cut a hole in this shit, and it's like, chink, 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 chink. And you look inside, and it's dark. It's real dark inside there.
I run outside and yell, "They're teleporting!" That was pretty loud.
Yep.
Kyle got carried away, and he's waking up the roommates. All right. Do you guys ever wake up the new roommates? By the way, I've never asked.
No.
Okay, cool. They probably just don't know you well enough to say anything.
Probably.
Okay, you run out and you're like, they're teleporting, and everyone else is like, no fucking shit! And Gregor totally melted that dude with his sword. Wandig, you
Yeah.
cut a little hole in this building, and inside you can't see anything. But,
I'm pretty sure someone's
and give me a second. How do you do a secret roll?
in there, though. /GM roll.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Although it'll show up on
Okay.
Let me do that.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
roll-
It won't matter to the stream. Or to you guys, actually. I just didn't want to show it for some reason. I don't know, I'll use my thing. I'll use this
I
thing.
did it.
Oh wait, I actually have a dice. Hold on. Check it out. We're going analog.
We already rolled.
All right. Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. Oh, you can send me secret rolls. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be cooler if you weren't
All right.
streaming.
So, as you cut the hole, you hear a shriek from across, and the light inside of the first building goes out.
No. They murdered her. My wife.
You hear, and then
My
a couple
wife and
of
kid.
smaller.
My future wife.
You just made.
Your future queen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
My
say. Your
future
future queen. All right, so what do you do?
I give
Wandy?
Thelian a look like, go check it out.
Thelian,
go.
do you check it out? You're all like,
Fast and
"Brrr," you barrel through. You break some of the ice on the way in the doorway.
I look around.
When you get inside the room, you see an evil figure in the back, covered in yellow, not covered in blood,
Covered in pee.
covered in pee, and in front of him is one dead mother,
No.
two little ones, not dead.
I get red
He's
with
standing
anger.
behind them, with his hands held out, one to each.
I am moving
What do you do, Thelian?
towards that building. Well, yeah.
Wandig's trying to
yeah.
fucking covert ops over here.
We got a situation, guys.
I
We
say,
got a hostage situation. Get the negotiator.
I said, let the kids go. They have nothing to do with this.
They brought themselves into this when they were so very useful.
When they were born.
I facepalm because that was such a stupid thing to say.
I know. I know. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't really have anything to say.
He then
Look.
proceeds to throw up.
They aren't the most eloquent of assassins.
He's so embarrassed by what he just said. He just
Yeah, he bites his tongue and blood just starts coming out of his mouth. Okay, Wandig's still slowly moving in. Thalion, do you continue to converse after that? It wasn't me that said it, it was the
That's not a
character.
very good reason to keep them here. We can fight without them.
They're expendable. Anything is an advantage, he says. And he raises a hand towards the one on his right. And you can see shards of ice begin to form on his hand.
Okay.
So he's not Lightning Man.
Astute observation, Byron.
Oh, it was lightning? It was purple, though.
It was lightning. It wasn't dark. It was a flash of light. Purple light, like lightning. Because lightning is usually portrayed with purple when it comes to any sort of video game or anything like that. Or white, but... Or
Blue.
light blue. But I already have ice around here everywhere. And blue would
Yeah.
normally denotate water for me.
All right.
Let me know when I'm behind. the
Thalion's
guy.
trying to handle the hostage situation right now.
I estimate that I can throw my spear and hit him in the hand before he can do anything.
Oh, Thalion's making the fucking throw. All right.
So I'm gonna throw it and throw it out of his
Really?
hand.
All right, you chuck your spear with a volley. Fuck it up. Fuck it
I
up.
Kind of
Fuck it
wanted
up.
to do the
Okay.
Firefly
All right.
scene where the guy's
Hits the
like
kid.
holding the hostage and he just comes up.
Yeah,
bam,
I know.
shoots you.
That's such a good scene.
It's
That was the
kid
part where I
that
knew I
you're
loved that
leveraged
show.
out.
Okay, so you throw your spear. What are you taking as the downside?
Oh right, I get to choose. Thank God. Okay.
The downside is you have to skewer the other kid to hit the bad guy. It has to go through one.
I guess I'll just do the minus 1d6 damage.
All right.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's okay. I need to hold on. I need to like add all this and minus. Okay. Oh.
Nice.
Damn. All right, Jesus. Without that minus d6. So you threw it at his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hand that he was raising to get ready to.
Hold on, I
hit
just have to
it.
check one thing. Did you do 14 damage to the last guy? That's what you did, right?
I did
Yeah,
14.
he did 14.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're a monster.
He is
The
a
fighter is so OP. Okay,
He's
and
OP.
do you have piercing?
Yeah, 2 piercing.
Okay. The it's time to fight back against you and your bullshit.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
The spear crashes into the freezing hand and hits it and then like flies off into the side of the room. It stops him. His hand flies back and he looks at you angrily. A small trail of blood coming from his wrist. Small. And he vanishes. The floor behind him freezing in a crystal. Just as Wandy gets there behind the building.
I didn't get to
Unfortunately.
burst my arm through the wall. To choke the guy
He
out.
didn't quite get there. Also, you can't punch through this ice. Unless you're Gregor. Gregor could.
Oh, man.
Alright, so
He's
vanished
I tell
again.
the kids to run away, to get out of here.
he's vanished again. And in his place, according to my
It
rolls,
frees at the night.
in his place
Is Lightning Man.
comes Lightning Man. And he
Stand by the
immediately
kids.
Oh,
charges his hand and begins pointing at the other child. You have no weapon to stop him with, Elian. You can't
Can I
reach him in
burst through
time. Wandig, you're behind the wall. You can feel what's happening behind the wall. You can feel it. You know what's happening.
You heard the lightning.
You heard
I
the
mean-
crack of lightning. You could.
So
Your blade is long
don't
enough.
I don't think I can cut through the ice in time.
Okay.
Or do I? Like,
The ice is thin, you could ram your blade through it and hope that he's close enough to the wall.
Or hit the
That's
kid.
genuinely your only option.
All
You
right,
also
I'm just gonna go, hey,
you-
bitch, and then do that.
you have no idea what's on the other side of the wall. You could literally just kill one of the kids right now. So
No, I
roll
ain't
well.
high, bro.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, you're aiming high. That's a good precaution because I was gonna make you kill a child.
It's the
No,
kids.
bro. Aim high. So
All right, so roll
Maybe it's
a
tall
hack and
child.
slash.
Maybe he hit puberty early. You don't know.
I'm also yelling at the guy, like, to get his
Hey,
attention.
bitch! And you okay? So
How does this work?
you stab through, and it nicks his shoulder. Roll for damage.
Right.
I need to keep track of their health somewhere. By the way, I'm totally just doing this
is
in
a
my head right
piercing
now.
too. Oh, well, great. So
Okay, so that's all right. That's all you need. Hold on. Do math. And this one's all like Okay. You nick his shoulder, and he turns in surprise, not expecting someone to be fucking behind him in an ice wall, and he swings his hand around and just zaps through the wall. And it's lightning, so it's not gonna really give a shit about ice, and it fucking shocks the shit out of you. And you're all like, and you like bite your tongue a little bit, and it's like, ow! And it does
that
7. I know, I dumbed it down too, but that's 2 less D. It's a D4 rather than D6. And now I need you to roll a D6.
Who? Just fine.
Just him.
I
Oh.
was done for 6 rounds.
Oh, you fucked up, man. I literally had I had just before I said this, I was like, okay, 1 through 5, totally fine. That's what I did in my head.
Oh my god, really?
Okay, so
Jeez.
your muscles seize up and you fall to the ground, frozen like the ice around you, but in a different kind of freeze, and you're stunned for 1 turn.
Okay, not as bad as I thought.
No, I wasn't gonna fucking just kill you. I already did
Stunned for a
damage,
while,
and
No,
he
I figured I'd be
vanishes.
stunned for like the whole fight.
He vanishes, and the kids run towards their mother, who is super dead.
She is so dead.
Tell him
She's like
she'll be
super
alright,
dead.
Papa.
Super dead.
She'll be alright. Her head's like on the other side of the room.
She's fucking
She'll
like
be
her
fine.
head's backwards and looking at the kids like, I'm fine,
He's
guys.
dead.
Okay, so Gregor. Oh my fucking god. I'm doing this
Yeah.
totally. I'm following the dice. As the kids run over and Thelian is comforting them. Guess who's fucking back in the room, I guess?
Damn it.
Iceman.
Okay, is Gregor doing anything at this moment?
Gregor,
No,
Gregor, you've
Out.
noticed all the
I've been-
commotion.
It's like I've been.
Are you going to run over there or help Lenithal? You've noticed that there's a lot of shit going on over in that one building in the corner, rather than the rest of the map that I made.
I'm gonna cast
he
magic weapon.
Alright. Are you running over as you do this, or are you
That's
just going to hang out?
Was that possible?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Might as well.
Do it on the move, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because Stellian, did he lose his weapon? He's in the other side of the room.
It's
or
it's
something?
like kind of
Is he
clattered
dead?
on the other side of the room,
Yeah.
yeah. And he was probably about to
Okay,
go
so-
pick it up, and then once again another dude popped up in his face.
Yeah, this is
Because
the problem.
these rolls are fucking
so he plays.
ridiculous. What's that?
Okay,
What's your
I'll run
weapon?
over to Stellian.
Okay, and are you casting magic weapon as well?
Yeah, I
Nope.
did, right?
Nope, it
That's-
fizzles,
that's not
and
doing
you
it.
lose the spell to eternity until your next
What does that
commune.
mean?
You just can't use it until your next
You
commune.
can't use it until you commune again.
So you run on over, and you get into the doorway. Just as the ice guy raises his hand to shoot a deathly sharp sickle of ice at Thelian. What do you do, Gregor?
Can I like cut the ice while it's flying?
Sure, if you don't want to just fucking block it. If you like the style points, they're all yours.
Do it.
All right, you crash through
Yeah,
the doorway,
I
which is
say, Stellian, this is how you do it.
the doorway's a little thin
I
for you,
just
so you
stand there
literally
waiting for the ice to hit me.
literally break the sides of the doorway with your shoulders because you're such a wide paladin man, and you shatter through, and you're ready to cut this icicle, and you roll. I guess I don't fucking know. What do I roll for that?
Strength, I guess.
I guess,
It's a
yeah,
big
sure. Defy danger through strength, I guess, or just a 2d6 plus your strength. I don't fucking know. This is a weird one.
Cool.
You're making shit up. All right. So, if you slash this, you're going to be tumbling forward, and you're going to get hurt by it instead.
Oh, maybe he's defending
Like-
instead.
It would be a defend, but defend is like a hold roll. Like it wouldn't be the action. It would be like the action before the action.
Yeah, I guess.
If you
Okay,
want to,
so
no, that's too late for that. You've already made your choice.
I
If you don't want Thelian to take the damage, you will take it yourself. This is a unique
the
situation.
Full amount of damage?
Yeah, you're gonna take the hit instead.
You or me, man.
Yeah,
He
you
del-
would do that.
Essentially,
Well, I
what
am
the
telling
icicle
you,
guy
so-
does is
so
he
just
delays
take
his strike. Okay. You what? What'd you say?
He takes it.
Oh, okay.
Take it.
So it's all like,
You got a lot of armor.
boom!
Over here.
It shatters
Cool.
into you, and you have 4 armor,
Oh,
not
that's a
5,
lucky
remember?
roll.
And you
Okay.
take 2 damage. God, the fucking paladin. What am I supposed to do against you? I think I know. I think I know how to handle you. I think I know how to kill
Could be
you.
piercing ice.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know what to do, but
No.
not in this case because he was trying to like shatter it. It wasn't a targeted piercing thing. So you charge into the room and you attempt to slash the ice out of the air, but the mage sees your attempt and delays his strike. So you pass in front of him and then he fires. The ice burrows itself into you and immediately dissipates after stabbing you. And then, of course,
Yeah.
he's gone. Thelian, you retrieve your spear, I imagine?
As I'm stunned, I'm like, don't even retrieve your spear.
Yeah.
Retrieve your spear! Just like fucking tweaking out. Okay, you get your spear back, and you hear the dice roll. Alright, finally. Someone's somewhere else. They haven't returned.
Am I good now?
Nope. You're fucking tweaking out.
All right. What about little L guy?
He's useless.
He's actually starting to come to. You can
Why not
see him
fall?
on his knees, kind of holding his head. And as he stands up,
I go
a figure
outside.
steps outside the door as you come outside.
Okay. I go outside and say they're injured.
And Lenafel says, ugh, they'd better be after that shit. And he looks up and he sees one of the 2 robed mages standing over him. He grabs Lenethal with the hands, and you can see electricity shocking its way down the arm that's holding him.
Oof.
So me and Gregor are together, right?
Gregor, yeah, sure, you come with him.
Yeah.
Thelian, what do you do?
I was
This
really
is-
hoping you would have him hold him hostage, and then I could go over and just kill him. Just like,
I don't need him.
you'll be doing me a favor.
Do the whole thing where you shoot through the hostage.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
Phil.
okay. Well, I guess I'll just. run at
Lenethal
him and attack.
is in a
Because he's
bad situation.
He's facing the other way, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna
I'll
run
just-
forward and try and attack?
Yeah, I'll try and stab him in the spine again.
All right, do it. Just fucking wreck his spine as many times. Die!
Oh.
I'll try to hit
Split him
the.
in half through his
I want to hit the
spine.
same exact spot.
He's a brown fucking starfish.
I'm aiming for the same exact spot, and I got him.
Dude, you're gonna turn this guy into a shish kebab.
Oh man. He's just
God
gonna keep
damn
him
it.
there.
I'm terrible at rolling.
Well, I mean, you have like 6 different things you have to put in.
I
Just-
keep forgetting
just
to
press
do
the
the,
up key.
the dash roll.
Just
part.
press the up arrow, and it'll go back to your previous
6.
rolls.
I
Okay,
did 6 damage
so
with 2
you
piercing.
drill your spear once again into this guy, and he howls in pain and releases Lenethal, and he's all like, boop, and he's gone.
Jesus.
Lightning shocking the ground where he leaves.
Say these guys are annoying.
Am I good yet?
Juandig, you've stopped biting your tongue and you can taste blood in your mouth, but you get back to your feet.
I look in through the hole that I punched in the wall. Is the guy in there again?
No.
Okay.
You see the kids crying over their mother, but there's no one trying to murder them at this present moment.
All right. I want to go to the back of the building where I was melting through the wall. See if anyone's in there.
You look inside. You see no one.
Oh my god.
Can I go to the south building
Can
when
we-
I punch the hole through in the wall?
Well, wait. Can we see? Can we check? Can we see this building north of us? Like, can we just look at it?
The
and
melted
see
one?
if there-
Yeah, you can't see anyone in there. You run to this building, you see nothing as well, Wandig. However, you've also ran quite a distance. So, Gregor,
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Check your
you
building.
you are next to Thelian. What's up? What are you planning?
What has Huandi seen already?
I looked at the last three buildings.
Yeah,
He's on the
you
left
just kind of see
already?
Wandig run along the western side, and he doesn't seem to be yelling out for anything.
Okay, I'm just
He does seem
gonna
to be.
go with
His
the
hair
last
is
one
kind of
for
like
now.
frizzed though, like he rubbed a balloon on it.
Oh,
He pulled the comb out.
As he's running, gotta get this fixed. Yeah, yay! All right, so
oh, I'm gonna check the last bottom building.
okay, Gregor runs south and looks inside. As he looks inside, a shard of ice comes flying out at him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Ah, chop it.
why do you keep trying to do that? Shard
Is
of
it
ice.
bad?
Pew! No, it's just you're a fucking paladin with a shield, and you keep trying to chop shit. All right.
Well, my shield is not at its full capability.
That's not going to affect your rolls, but fuck it, whatever. You swing it out with your sword or something, which is defying danger
Yeah.
through strength.
I do it.
All right. So, given the angle of what we're currently looking at, let's just do the math here. If
If it misses.
it misses you, it's going to pass through this gap. I'm going to make a little dot right here cuz we got to do the logistics here.
It would have to
I-
go through a wall to hit me.
This is the ice dot, right? It's a sharp piece of ice. It's right here, and it's all like, "Pew," and it's coming right for you. If you miss it, it's gonna go, "Pew," there's gonna be breeze, and it's gonna curve, and it's gonna shatter through this little thing, and it's gonna hit Wandig.
Curving the bullet. Oh my god.
He's a mage. He does what he will.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna hit Wandig if you don't stop it yourself.
I mean, you're already injured. He hasn't taken any damage yet.
I
Yeah,
am
but
injured.
one of you has 4 armor.
Yeah.
I'm taking damage.
But
have
you
you?
can
Yeah,
see,
I'm at 12 health right now, bro.
you can
Oh.
see that this shard of ice is significantly sharper. It seems to be made for piercing
Ooh,
armor.
Can't take that.
Yeah, better just pass it on. However, the hit on Wandig is not guaranteed. Wandig will have time to see what's happening as he was looking in the building.
Cool. I'm just gonna.
Fucking get out of the way. Have fun. All right. Gregor sidesteps rather than swinging. He knows better after the last time. And a little sharp fucking needle of ice comes at you, Wandig.
I'm ducking out of the way.
You have just enough time to duck. Or do you?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
You do. The thing whistles by you like a fucking piccolo. And it shatters in the distance. You can hear it break on the grass. However, unlike the last times we've seen it happen, this yellow robe is not disappearing. He walks out the doorway and looks Gregor in the eyes and says, "You will not leave this place alive, Paladin."
Oh shit, he
Um,
combined with the other one and now he's lightning and ice.
No.
Really?
Aw.
No. That's not really what happened. He's not the GM, Brandon.
But we only found one.
Oh,
I
dang.
was hoping they combined.
With our powers combined, we're a fucking new plot element.
Did they fuse?
Alright, I guess
No.
I'll check the door right here then.
Well, hold on.
So you guys are. Well,
Gregor's-
you're not doing anything.
Oh, Greg-
Gregor's
they're doing
face to
their
facing
thing.
with this guy. What are you gonna do, Gregor? He's calling you out. He's like, "You will not leave this place alive, Paladin."
Okay, I'm gonna jump on him and grab him.
Whoa, he's just. You're gonna.
You're teleporting. You're
All right, you're
gonna
bear
bring
hugging
me-
him. You're like, and you jump on him.
You're gonna-
Can you as you grab him, he
Come here, little
squirms.
guy.
He squirms, and you can feel him try and teleport.
Try to bear
And
hug him.
he successfully teleports. However, your roll of wisdom will determine whether or not you make it through this normally.
Oh, okay, cool. This will be interesting, huh?
Nope.
It's just 9s. That's all it is.
You rolled a 9? Oh my god, dude. Okay, so if you successfully follow him through this teleport, you're going to lose your left arm. I'm just fucking kidding. That'd be brutal. If Kyle, high five. If you follow him through this teleport, let's see. The cold is going to get to you, and your movement's going to be slowed and give you -1 to your strength rolls.
Forever.
You're going to go into a weakened state, which cannot be cured unless you spend 24 hours resting or other
Okay,
medicine.
well, I'm just not gonna teleport then.
All right.
God damn
He
it.
gets away. Boo! He's gone. You hear the dice roll. He drops the dice and fucking dropped it on the ground. Let's try that again. All right. Thelian, as you're looking to see if Lenethal is all right after he's nearly zapped,
Do I see anything in the doorway?
a figure appears in the melted area and looks at you. Both his hands at his sides, lightning
thing I didn't
coursing
hold.
down his arms. And he's just fucking mad at you, but he's not raising his hands. He's just looking at you like, I'm ready to fucking fight. Let's fight. And he runs at you with his 2 hands coursing with
There's
lightning.
only ever one at a time.
He's worthy as fuck. He charges. He charges.
Wait, what'd you say?
He charges you with his big scary lightning arms.
Oh, I thought you said he chuckles. I'm like, okay.
Why are you so insistent on that, Ben? We get it. He fucking laughs. He
Um,
chuckles. He chuckles. He chuckles.
All right, I'll just. He's running at me. I'll just stick my spear out and run at him.
That's the Thelian I know and love.
Just in time.
Because I think we all know who's going to win this.
His spear has a wooden shaft as well, so it will not conduct the electricity.
Ooh, look at that. For
Oh, yep,
fucking
I win.
God damn it. You aren't killable.
You can get him.
This is
That's
bullshit.
That's me.
What's wrong with you?
God damn it! I did it again.
Just do it up arrow, dude.
Just hit up arrow. Hit the up arrow. It'll go to your last rolls.
There we go.
Okay. Let me do a little math here. Okay. He charges at you, blood and lightning dripping down his arms. Lightning can drip. That's how magical this shit is.
Oh my god.
And he reaches forward with both and tries to blast you, and you just go fucking boom right into his chest, and he's all like, and he spits out lightning. He's, and then he turns into a heap of plasma,
Nice.
like you killed him with a laser gun in Fallout.
Did it lightning charge my spear, giving it an enchantment for lightning damage?
Your spear explodes and can never be retrieved. Severance is over. Thanks for watching. But the weapon Severance is now gone. Okay, so heap of plasma right here.
It's
Blah. Kind
Dungeon
of
World of Wandig Adventure.
heap. Heap of plasma, pretty close to the heap of lava behind. So 2 down. Ooh.
Not the kids.
You stab forward, you kill him. And behind you, yeah, I know, you're a busy bee.
No.
This is going, I'm pretty much going to determine turn order on what building they pop in.
I mean, they are worthy.
You hear the clinging of ice behind you. Ching! Ching! As two ice cubes being hit together. And you turn around kind of like
Ice
sweaty.
swords.
My ears,
You're
my ears
sweaty.
perk up.
You're sweaty from this fucking encounter with all these guys.
And you're getting hypothermia because.
And behind you, you see the ice wielder. His arms are
Okay.
frozen over, glacial blades coming out
I sincerely hope
from
that,
both arms.
Leothanobin, or whatever the hell his name is going to block for me.
Lenethal, Leothanobin?
That was quite the name.
Lenethal leaps to try and stop
This is his last name.
the ice mage's.
Lenethal Leonothobin.
He leaps to stop the ice mage's advance and gets batted aside like a piece of fucking paper. He just goes whee and flies across, hits his head on the other building. His head cracks against it and he falls unconscious. Really useful, this captain of the guard.
Damn it.
Look,
I
he's
was
not
hoping-
important, so I'm just gonna
never
beat the
let
shit
that
out
go.
of him. Look,
I was hoping
Wandig
You were so
really.
useful.
Wandig really dislikes him, so as assistant GM, I'm trying to hang it out, like help out my assistant GM. So I'm just beating the shit out of the character he doesn't like. Now, as he advances towards you, you can feel a cold pass over your mind.
Oh no.
And you try and fight it. You think as hard as you can, and you roll int.
Of course.
That's my only weakness.
Thinking.
No, charisma's my only weakness. Haha.
Your only weakness is being a piece of shit.
Oh
Nice.
My God.
Excellent. Your only
That was
weakness.
the worst roll I've ever had in my life.
You drop your spear to the ground and grab your head in pure writhing agony. You can just barely see through blurred eyes that he's still slowly approaching you, an evil grin on his face. He looks like Ruvik from fucking The Evil Within. He's ready to fucking cut you up. Wandig, Gregor, you've kind of started moving back towards the whole thing.
As soon as I can.
Yeah.
And you can see this about to happen, Wandig. Gregor is still around the corner a little bit, but he'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
getting there,
I mean, I never fucking remember to do this, but if you'll let me, I want to take my Serpent's Tear poison that I just forget that I have. I want to dip a throwing dagger in it and then throw it at this guy.
What does that one do again?
It makes it so that whenever somebody rolls damage, they roll twice, it takes it better.
Okay.
Ooh,
So you're going to throw a dagger with that
I
poison
like
dipped?
that one.
Yeah.
All right, throw.
Damn it.
Oh,
The dagger
Poison's
flies
throwing off
towards
my balance.
the dagger flies towards the ice mage, perfectly on target. Hits the arm of him. Stops. You can hear it dig in. It freezes over. You can see ice crawl over it, and it shatters. The knife explodes. You lose 1 ammo.
Ah, damn it.
And he continues to slowly, menacingly walk towards Thelion. You can feel that the only reason he isn't running and murdering Thelion is because it takes great concentration to freeze his mind like this.
yeah, it does.
Now, Gregor,
yes.
as you round the corner, the Ice Mage raises his arm, his right arm, and gets ready to bring it down on Thelion, who is still completely fucking, like, getting wrecked by mind fucking.
No.
What do you do?
I won't make it in time.
No!
Yes,
just
you will.
Yeah, that'd be messed up if I just made you watch. You're gonna
okay.
watch as I
So I
kill
can
your
make it
friend. What's that?
I can make it in time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to tackle him.
Barrel into him.
Just another grab,
bash
huh?
him, brother.
All right, that's a strength roll.
Cool. Tackle.
All right.
Yes.
Just
Good job.
before Thelion is hit, Gregor tackles and moves the Ice Mage to the side. As you tackle him, you can feel a cold freeze over you, Gregor. And you try to resist. You roll plus your int.
Oh, of course, man.
Any sort of mind games comes with
Yeah, you need
intellect.
to make more of these id people, Ben.
I know, I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, isn't
Gregor.
that, like, dark? You know,
He like froze when you
controlling
said that too.
someone's mind.
He goes like this. He goes dark,
Dark?
and then fucking freezes, freezes with
Smoke
dark,
comes out of his nose.
dark. All right, and as you tackle him, you freeze, and all of a sudden you let go, and you crumble to the ground, grabbing your head like. And the Ice Mage looks down at Gregor and looks over to Thelion, and then meets eyes with you, Wandig.
Am
And
I
vanishes.
out of the stance?
A
Or
breeze. You see a breeze, and he vanishes. No, you're both frozen now. You're both
crap.
fucking gripping your head, and he vanishes. Wandig.
I run over to Thelion and Gregor and try to slap them their senses.
Yeah, that's
You
gonna
slap
help when our
Thelion on the
brains
side
are
of the
hurting.
face, on the side of the face head, and he doesn't even budge. It's like he's been frozen solid. But he can still move, but he feels his texture is of ice.
I say, I feel my
Fuck
textures
it,
of
I
ice.
pull out my last torch, light it, and just put it next, like, warm them.
As you begin to light your torch, you see the figure appear in the melted walled building next to you. He's standing over the burning molten corpse of one of his comrades.
Stick the torch in the ground, and I want to throw another dagger at him.
All right. You can see the flames start to have some sort of effect on your comrades, and you throw a dagger.
Yes.
Nice.
Roll damage.
All right.
Huh. I'm enjoying this. And do you know why?
Because he doesn't take damage.
Because he doesn't take damage.
What?
Oh,
Your
man.
dagger flies towards him.
I need to melt him.
His icy, the same thing happens as the last dagger. It digs in, but rather than shattering, the dagger simply falls to the ground because I don't want to make you lose ammo, even though you got a good roll. That'd be stupid. As you're looking at him, the torch begins to melt your friends, and you can see them starting to slowly regain their self-control. They're no longer icebergs. But as he stands over the fired corpse, the flames dissipate, and the lava dissipates as well. It seems to rise up in like a smoke, and he
Okay.
absorbs it.
He absorbs the
The corpse, the fire
Absorbs
under him,
the
absorbs.
corpses of
It,
the
it
other two.
vanishes in him, and he begins walking towards the massive plasma and charged lightning.
All right.
Thelian, you're kind of back.
Okay.
You've shaken off this icy disease of the mind.
I say hopefully he can't teleport now, and then charge.
All right, you pick up your spear and you charge towards him.
Or I'll wait until Gregor's ready too. Actually. I'll try and
Gregor
get
is still recovering. He was affected later than you, so it's going to take some time.
Okay, I'm gonna wait with Gregor then. Try and
All
get
right.
him up faster.
You're like
Yeah.
touching his arms, like, come on,
Shaking
warm up,
me.
buddy. Come on. You're like shaking him and you're like hugging him. You're like, come on, get warm. Gregor, you're still frozen.
We need to combine
Like
body.
dark magic.
It's not dark magic. Wandig, you see him walking towards the lightning.
So what does like the lightning guy's corpse look like exactly?
It's just like a heap of fucking like ooze that's like arcing with electricity occasionally. It's like lightning lava,
yeah.
if you can imagine that. It's pretty
You just
dope.
need to walk
Do you
over
think?
there and
Just a
absorb
bunch
it.
of electrons.
Would I think that I could disperse it in any way?
You could
You can
try.
ground it with the.
You have no
Wow.
precedent on how to think this thing would operate.
I mean, I'm imagining like this pool of goop.
It's goop. Yeah. It's
And-
lightning goop.
I want to like gelatin goop. I want to like split
Swim
it
in it.
up. Like I want to.
You gonna run out and kick it or something?
I don't want to kick it because that will electrify me.
Just pour snow on it.
It's not gonna work. He's just gonna melt it. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna let him absorb it. I'm gonna leave the torch next to Gregor. I'm gonna say, "Think fire," and then I'm gonna run
Yeah.
to where the because like when I dodged that other icicle, it stayed right. It didn't disappear.
No,
which
it flew past
the
you,
one?
didn't it?
Yeah, the one that was
Yeah, but didn't you
that
say
Gregor
that this time
sidestepped.
it didn't shatter?
Which one are you talking about? Is that the one Gregor sidestepped?
The one that Gregor sidestepped and then
I talked about
dodged.
that whistling into the dark and shattering on
Oh,
the
I
grass
thought you said it
behind
didn't
you.
Shatter. Damn.
No, I used the word whistling. That's how I remember.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Thank you, Kyle. I need you backing me up in times
Yeah.
like these. These are
What
dark
could
times.
be in my adventuring pack that could help me?
I tell.
I don't know.
Well,
It's like some Mary
I can't
Poppins
tell
shit.
anyone.
Gregor, you have just enough movement to speak.
Oh, cool. I tell Thalion to like dip his like spear tip in the flame and heat it up or something.
Oh, and in the lightning.
Heat
I mean,
it
if
up.
No,
Thalion
the
can
fire.
act, go
No, no,
act
the-
while
the
I
fire
think
is
about
next
what
to
I'm
the
doing.
torch.
Make a little
Oh,
hot
and the
one.
torch. Ah.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. You heat the blade of your torch,
Yes.
or of your torch blade, of your spear. Cool. We'll
Yep.
see if that has any effect. It's
So-
still Wandig's turn though. Wandig's is just kind of standing there, like, what do?
Is there anything large and heavy, like a mallet or anything that's in kind of sight? Literally just igloo town.
This is Igloo Town. This building's made of ice. It seems to be where they stay, and they seem to be nomadic almost. There's no way that someone could stay here forever. They're ice houses.
I say, Wandig, you're a quick thinker, and this is a dangerous situation. Perhaps you could be helpful.
Yeah,
This is a
I'm
worthy
trying to be a quick
opponent.
thinker.
This is a worthy opponent we're facing.
Maybe
This is also a word.
this
I
is
say,
Leo Man has a mallet.
Rebellion, use your ice dagger to freeze the goop, and then I,
Oh, I forgot I had
Shatter it or something.
fuck it. I guess I use another one of my, adventuring gear charges to get more torches. I light
try
one
and
up
burn
and
it?
throw it at the guy.
All right.
Oh, at the guy. Okay. So, Juandig,
Well-
you throw your torch at the guy first.
Yeah,
That's a volley. It's an interesting volley.
I'll just expend my torch. I guess I don't
Yeah,
know.
that kills the. This kills the torch.
Yeah. I figure. I needed to find out.
All right, so the torch digs into the ice on the man, and he kind of stops, and it sits there, and you can see him starting to drip a little bit, like he's melting almost. Thelian, are you throwing your dagger?
No, I was gonna stab well, I guess I could throw it.
You can stab it. It's close. It's very close,
Yeah.
actually. You're like pretty much on top of the dude. Or on the
it
goo.
it only has a 25% chance to freeze.
Yes,
so
it does. You
Oh,
might have
I
to
forgot
stab it a
about
couple
that.
times.
Oh well.
I'll just stab it over and over. I'll be like, ah.
I'll be the one rolling on whether it works.
Okay. So
Um,
what do I roll to get the stab?
Actually,
going?
that doesn't make sense. I don't have a four-sided die. Just roll a d4.
Just a D4 to see if.
Yep.
Okay. And if I get a 1, it
If
works.
you get a 4, it works.
If I get a 4, it works.
I mean, a one.
Can we use the
clearly
other
said-
rule?
I clearly said if I get a 1, it works. I mean, come
You
on.
dig the dagger into the goo, and it shocks you back, and you're like, ah!
God damn it.
And as you pull it out, the goo kind of splashes. Like it kind of shrinks. Like it spreads a little bit, and the piece that got torn away kind of just dissipates. Iceman
So-
is still like, God, I'm melting. This sucks. He's grabbed the end of the torch now.
I won't
Gregor.
throw another torch.
Gregor, you're kind of alive.
I'm alive.
You're back.
Cool. Ooh. So that guy's just still standing there?
Yeah, he's like a fucking ice golem at this point with a torch embedded in his chest.
Oh,
He's-
got a
he's-
torch in his chest.
Yes, remember the part where fucking Wandig
Yeah,
threw it
Yeah,
out?
I didn't know it stuck there. I thought.
Oh yeah, he's trying to pull it out. It melted in. It kind of went like.
Oh, that's cool.
Luckily, Wandig brought sharp torches with him in his bag today.
Yeah.
The shape of daggers.
So
He's very spiky. It embedded in one of the spikes.
yeah, sure, whatever. It's just stuck in his chest, alright?
Okay.
So go.
I'm gonna go and attack
He doesn't
him.
have hands anymore, so he's like.
You're swinging at him? Alright, you're going to charge him with your sword?
Yes. I'm
All
going
right.
to swing my sword and hit him.
That's what you
And it's
think.
gonna work. A little bit.
Okay. So,
You do damn.
you do a sweet spin and bring your blade down on his left side for and do X amount of damage. Let's roll it, see what you get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. It's here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Ice shatters and splinters off of your sword. And pieces of it go flying in every direction past you. It's like a cool, like in slow motion, it's like crystals, like psh. And as this happens, he rips the torch out with his other hand, and the right side of him bursts into flame. He
Nice.
becomes engulfed in flame on his right side. His left side an ice golem, and his right side wreathed in
He
flame.
did fuse. Fusion.
He then takes his newly flamed arm and punches you in the face.
It's not even his final form.
And that's going to do the fire damage, so this might hurt.
Oh,
Nope, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
You take 2 damage because of the lack of piercing on fire.
Yeah.
Fire doesn't really pierce well. It turns out it's not really that sharp, fire.
Yeah.
As as he does this, he punches you away, and you stagger back with your sword. He looks down at the puddle of electrified goop,
No.
and
Do I
then
fall
looks
in now?
looks at Juandig in the eye, looks at Thelian, looks at everyone.
He tries to absorb
Gregor's
it.
like backed up, and he walks forward and says, in a very deep, like crystallized, like voice of fury, because he's like this weird mix of ice and fire. He says, "This is not over."
I try to.
Any- You're gonna try and stab him?
No. I try to splish the
No,
pool
don't
of
do
lightning.
that.
You're gonna
With my- no, with
squish
my,
the lightning?
Oh, squish. I think you said, like, splash lightning on him.
No.
Help him fuse.
Because when I hit it with the dagger, it splashed away, and some of it got smaller.
Yeah.
So I want to hit it with my spear. That won't
All right.
shock me.
You drive
Oh,
your spear
it's just
into the goo.
Or, yeah, and well, whatever. It doesn't matter if it's heated. It's
Oh yeah, it does.
lightning.
You drive your spear into the goo, and splashes of it come off. And as you pull your spear away, there's like a snapping sound, like a kind of like a rubber band, and it pieces of it fly in every direction. They land everywhere. They fizzle and they disappear.
I beat the pool of goo.
The ice shatters on the golem, and the fire grows stronger, and you just hear like a burning.
So he's like,
Very well. And he vanishes. Fire and ice. Gone.
Does he leave like a pool of like a pile of dust?
One similar to when they teleported before, there is a piece of charred and a piece of frozen ground left behind.
I want to kick that and like break it up.
Yeah, just fucking shatters. You cover the fire with snow. You cover the fire with the ice that he left. It's like very convenient, really. And after that, there's silence. There's the wind whistling past your ears, and the faint sound of children crying.
Yeah, I say, Thelian, Gregor, go check on dumbass over there. I'm gonna see if those kids are fine.
Yeah, we'll do
I say,
that
couldn't-
next
couldn't-
week.
Couldn't the guy still be here somewhere?
We'll see we'll see what happens next on
Okay.
next
He
week.
was a giant fireman. Are any of the huts burning?
Well, they were all made of
Or
ice,
melting.
so no.
Melting, I mean.
I mean, the wall that he came out of was pretty melted anyway. Anyway, see you guys next time on... Wait, end of session. So let's do the end of session
yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Definitely defeated a notable monster. If anything, you defeated the lightning portion of whatever this abomination is.
Which was definitely a worthy opponent.
Yes, it was a worthy fucking opponent. Eat a giant bag of, like, saltine dicks. XP. Notable treasure? Was there? No.
No.
No. Unless you count the finger.
Well, I did a bond.
Learn
with,
something interesting about the world? Definitely. The throne thing? The leader being missing? Bet you weren't ready for that shit, Byron. You know why? Because I didn't leave any hints for it. I just can't leave any breadcrumbs for you to follow. I just have to make totally, like, just out of left field story decisions.
Okay, and I did a bond with Wandig over here.
What was it?
Wandig is a quick thinker. He could be helpful in a dangerous situation.
He thought pretty quick in that dangerous situation, didn't he?
Yep.
He did a lot of torch. He was using those ice houses to his advantage. Like I said before, I literally make all this shit up like 20 seconds before it happens. So all these like spontaneous events, like the walls being melted and shit, I didn't know there were gonna be kids in that house. I didn't know that they were gonna fucking go in there and try and kill the kids 3 times. They tried to kill him 3 times. I rolled 3 ones in a row.
It was,
really?
it was like with the teleporting doors in mine.
Yeah.
Like I rolled the same door like 3 times.
It just kept happening. Except there wasn't really any reason for them to be randomly teleporting in mine. I was just trying to decide what the AI was doing. So that's, you guys got 3 XP, or 2 XP from those, and then 1 XP for end session, 1 XP for any bonds fulfilled, and 1
I got
XP
my
for
alignment.
following your alignment,
Yeah.
which is defeat a worthy opponent, I'm sure, you fuck. Gregor?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really
What's
deny
your-
anyone mercy. Didn't have the chance.
That's
I
true.
guess.
Yeah.
That is true.
Any bonds?
He wants for you,
No.
Gregor.
Are we done then?
Okay,
I think
that'll
so.
do it. Anybody level?
I
I am
leveled.
so close.
Yeah.
2 experience away.
Yeah.
You leveled, Gregor?
I leveled.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll start the next session with you guys deciding what you want.
Sure.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on Severance Saturday.
Bye.
I will be
It's
watching.
Wednesday.
And I'm done with you people. It's you just killed my illusion. No,
You just
cut
dated
it.
the
Cut
episode.
it. Cut that shit. Cut it.